I've said time and time again, 720p with anti-aliasing on it looks pretty much fucking identical to 1080p. Looks pretty much fucking identical to 1080p. Pretty much fucking identical to 1080p.
What is going on, everybody? Sorry I was not on Weapon Wheel Podcast last night. I had some family obligations. I will be on there tonight, but today we're going to make a couple videos before the podcast tonight talking about Scorpio and some hypocrites. Now, again, I have no issue with Scorpio. I have praised Scorpio. I think it's a good thing. I think it's going to make competition, but once again, we have console fanboys, console hypocrites, console corporate slaves being completely two-faced in what they tell people and what they want you to believe. Now, we all know when the PS4 and the Xbox One launched, one was more powerful and $100 cheaper than the other. But then we had Xbox fans claiming that resolution doesn't matter and how, amazingly, this clown in this picture, in this screenshot right here, Dealer Gaming, actually claimed that resolution doesn't matter, it's all about games, and 720p with AA looks identical to 1080p, and that is absolutely moronic. But now we're, going away from that. It's all about buying a brand new system, a brand new refresh. It's all about 4K, it's all about resolution, and okay, I get it. But the one thing you guys don't get is this. The comparisons were valid when both systems came out at the very same time on the very same day. Now that everybody's already made their decision, made their beginning purchase, you really think that people are just going to turn over all of their games, their console, all of their stats, achievements, whatever, basically their generation's worth of playtime, just to start over on another console, when probably another console or next generation will be starting in 2 years anyway. This is why some people were complaining, saying, it would probably be better if Microsoft just started off a new console generation and start off things fresh and clean. It is too late in a generation, it is too late in a life cycle for people to be transitioning and moving from one console completely to another. Would they buy an additional one? Maybe, possibly, probably, but to eliminate your entire library of the current generation that is 3-4 years in, to start over and go to another platform, that is probably something that's not going to happen. But what makes this even more hilarious from this hypocrite who back then wasn't talking about resolution, thinking that it was something that's not important, from back then who was saying that PC gaming is stupid, who cares about higher graphical fidelity, is now hyping all this stuff, and even went back to the point to remove this video. This video where he says this is why PlayStation 4 fanboys are obsessed with resolution. This video where he says that resolution doesn't matter, 720p with AA looks identical to 1080p, you cannot find anymore. Now, why can't you find it anymore? Oh, simple. Because fanboys and corporate slaves will always change the narrative. Now, have Sony fans done it? Yes, of course, but again, that was 3-4 years ago. You're really going to expect them to turn over their whole library and their whole console of games just to transition now? Again, one comparison is on the initial purchase. This comparison is now, 3-4 years down the line into this generation. But that's not all I have for you today, because there is another hypocrite, there's another person frauding that needs to be called out on, and I'll catch you later with that.